everyone, today I will discuss to you about the hydroelectric power in the Philippines. So, the Philippines has a population of more than 100 million and there are 15 large dams in operation. So, the country dams have a total water storage of volume of 8.67 times 10 to the power of 9 cubic meter. The Philippines has a total installed capacity connected to its three grids of about 22,728 megawatts, comprising 3,627 megawatts of hydropower, renewables hydro, wind, solar, geothermal, and biomass. So, combined to generate 23,183 gigawatts, which was equivalent to 24.6% of total generation. So, hydropower generated 9,605 gigawatts. Of these, IPPs produced 90,613 gigawatts, or 96% of total output in 2017, of which 6,968 gigawatts was sold under contract to NPC. The rest So the rest was generated by NPC and off-grid generators. These are the list of the hydroelectric power plant in the Philippines. So we have this Agusan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydroelectric power in the Philippines. So this is the Agusan Dam, Angat Dam, Binga Dam, Kaliraya Dam, Kaseknan Dam, Kalayaan Pump Storage Hydroelectric Project, Magat Dam, Pantabangan Dam, Pulangi Dam, and the San Roque Dam. So each of these hydroelectric power plant will be explained to you next in the next slide. So first we have the Agusan Dam. So all of us are familiar of this hydroelectric power in the Philippines. So we have the Agusan Dam. So the Agusan Dam hydroelectric plant, the downstream facility of two proposed plants, was constructed in the Milag, Manolo, Fort Bukidnon to serve the immediate domestic and industrial requirements of the area. So the watershed is small and covers an area of around 25 kilometers squared at the diversion dam. So the runoff of river plant consists of two 800 kilowatts turbine generators that use water from the Agusan River to generate electricity. So it is connected to the local distribution grid Sipalco through the Transco distribution line. Next, we have the Angat Dam. This is a concrete water reservoir embankment hydroelectric dam that supplies Metro Manila and the nearby provinces with water. So the reservoir supplies about 90% of raw water requirements for Metro Manila, and it irrigates about 28,000 hectares of farmland in the provinces of Bulacan and Pampanga. So it has a big use for the Pampangueños and the Bulaqueños. So next we have the Binga Dam. Binga Dam is a dam in Agno River connected to a hydroelectric power plant situated at Barrio Bianga, Barangay Tinongdan, in the municipality of Itogon in Benguet, province of the Philippines. So this dam was constructed in August 1956 and opened in May 1960 under the government-owned National Power Corporation, or DINAPOCOR. It is located 31 kilometers or 19 miles southeast of Baguio City and 19 kilometers or 19 miles downstream of Abuklao Dam. The dam upgraded its capacity from 100 megawatts to 140 megawatts. Next, we have the Kaliraya Dam. Kaliraya Dam is an embankment dam located in the town of Lumban, province of Laguna in the Sierra Madre mountain range of the Philippines. So the reservoir created by the dam, Lake Kaliraya, initially supplied one of the oldest hydroelectric plants in the Philippines and later became a popular recreational area for numerous water sports and fishing. The dam's construction was started in 1939 and the plant was operated in 1942. Next, we have the Kaseknan Dam. It's a dam diverting water from the Kaseknan and Taan rivers to the Pantabangan Reservoir through a 25-kilometer or 16 miles long tunnel located near Pantabangan and Muñoz in Nueva Ecija provinces of the Philippines. So the multi-purpose dam provides water for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation while its reservoir affords flood control. Next, we have the Kalayaan Pump Storage Hydroelectric Project. This Kalayaan Pump Storage Hydroelectric Project power plant was built in 1982. So it is the first of its kind in Southeast Asia and the only pump storage facility in the Philippines. Kalayaan 1 was upgraded from 150 megawatts to over 168 megawatts. So the Kalayaan 2 was built with a guaranteed capacity of 174.3 megawatts and the Kalayaan complex serves as a large peaking facility for the Luzon grid, but its primary function is to provide frequency regulation and control. In the daytime, a period with a high demand of power, the plant generates electricity, but at night, a period of low demand, Kalayaan pumps water from Laguna Lake into Caliraya in an ingenious way of storing energy. Next, we have the Magat Dam. It's a large rock-filled dam in the island of the Luzon in the Philippines. So the dam is on the Magat River. It is a major tributary of Cagayan River. Construction of dam started in 1975 and was completed in 1982. So Magat Dam is one of the largest dam in the Philippines. So it is a multi-purpose dam which is used primarily for irrigation irrigating about 85,000 hectares or 210,000 acres of agricultural lands, flood control, and power generation through the Magat Hydroelectric Plant. Next, we have the Pantabangan Dam. So, the Pantabangan Dam or the Pantabangan Hydropower Station. It is located in Nueva Ecija in the Philippines. So, it consists of two 60 megawatts hydro turbines, which were originally commissioned in the 1977. So the plant is part of a multi-purpose hydro complex that supplies irrigation water for the vast rice fields of Nueva Ecija, northeast of Manila. So we have the Pulangi Dam. Pulangi Dam. The Pulangi Fourth Hydroelectric Power Plant, also known as the Pulangi Dam, is located in the Pulangi River near Maramag in Bukidnon, or somewhere in Mindanao, which is province on the island of Mindanao in the Philippines. So it uses two reservoirs produced by damming the Pulangi River to supply water to run off the river hydroelectric power plant. So the power plant is capable of generating 255 megawatts or has a power of 342,000 horsepower. Its construction began in 1982. The first two generators become operational in December 1985, with the last generator being commissioned in 1986. And lastly, we have the San Roque Dam. So the San Roque Dam is a 200-meter tall and a 1.2 kilometer long embankment dam on the Agno River. It is the largest dam in the Philippines and 16th largest in the world. So it spans the municipalities of Manuel and San Nicolas, Pangasinan. Nearly 200 kilometers north of Metro Manila, the dam impounds a reservoir with a surface area of about 12.8 square kilometers, extending to the north into the municipality of Itaogon Benguet. So, a gate spillway protects the dam from overtopping. In each wet season, then and off is stored for later release via water turbines to generate power and irrigate crops. So, these following hydroelectric power plants in the Philippines are mentioned. So, let's review lang. This is the Agusan Dam, Angat Dam, Binga Dam, Caliraya Dam, Kaseknan Dam, Kalayaan Pump Storage Hydroelectric Project, Magat Dam, Pantabangan Dam, Pulangi Dam, and the San Roque Dam. So, that's all. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a nice day. Thank you.